Here we go. Welcome to Trackday Tuesday. We're checking out Wave Race 64. So we're playing Wave 64 through the WiiU eShop. It should still be available. So let me know how the audio is in the chat. I'm just going to adjust this brightness a little bit. Let me know if it's too dark or too light. I'm not sure. It's a very... Colours are a bit weird. It's an N64 game. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Right, okay, so we're... Yep, I'm playing Wave Race 64. It's been a while since I played it. I think I played this in the wrong order as well. I think originally I played Wave Race Blue Storm for the Gamecube, I believe it was called. If I remember it right. I think I got it pretty early on actually. Let's do a championship. Yeah, let's have a warm up. Get back in the flow of stuff. Now I haven't quite got the hang of the tricks. I did have a quick test run yesterday because it's been a little while since I've had this up and running. This is another series, unfortunately. Yeah, it looked a bit dark, but it doesn't look too much different to actually it looks on my TV. The colour is a bit weird, but N64 games for you sometimes they. There we go, so there's a way to do tricks. I did have a look yesterday and I might have forgotten. Have a bit of a warm up here. So you need to go around these cones. It's pretty obvious which way to go. Big flashing arrows kind of give it away. I'm going to whack the brightness up a little bit in a second. Sometimes I wonder if it's down to the contrast as well, because it's messing with brightness, but sometimes it whitens it out a bit, makes it a bit too light. Okay. Let's do this. So yeah, I play a lot of blues. Oh, oopsie daisy. Probably get a penalty for them. The thing is, the GameCube one looks amazing, but I just don't know what's wrong with the controls. I feel like this one handled better. Okay. Let's have a quick mess with this brightness while we're here. Really hard to give you like the world's smallest box to look in. Yeah, any light in it tends to grade out. So I'm going to try and... I'll put it at that. I think it's N64 games, so just tend to look a bit... Right, okay, Britain, let's get this championship on. Okay, ooh, Sunset Bay. So what I found really good with this one and with the sequel is the wave physics. I play a few other jet ski racing games, but they're not quite the same. I think this even on the N64 this uses Rumble Pack. Unfortunately, it's not rumbling on the Wii U version, so I wonder if they cut that out or not. Okay, and get hangers turns. So when you've gone over like big waves, there's a way to like balance your boat out, and you need to, I think it's press B for the impact. Right, here we go. So these ones don't start off too bad. It's when you get into the rougher weather and some of the others tends to pick up a bit more. Okay, weird enough the stream looks lighter than it does on my TV. I think maybe it's like the contrast. Okay, here we go. Okay, this track's not too bad. I remember there's some with like narrow gaps near boats and stuff to fit through. They're quite tight if I remember right. Okay. Maybe I think that was a GameCube one then. Got an N64 Rumble Pack somewhere. I can't remember if I've used it in anything. Maybe I've used it in Star Fox? Oh, Lilac Wars as they call it. Over here for some reason. Ah, come on. Okay. For an N64 game, the water looks really good. I think sometimes you just can't see the waves coming up.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
Yep, it has batteries. It's something I made sure I took the batteries out. Anyone who's watched my previous streams will know I've spoken about how I destroyed 2 Wii remotes by leaving batteries in that blew up and destroy the contacts in the remote, so always take batteries out of everything. Okay, we've got a nice swampy level here. And because this is a Wii U version, it actually has the manual in the game as well, which just looks like a photo. Is it on here or on the computer? I'll have to check. Some of them came with the manual in the download as well. Okay. Oh yeah, everything. Even GameCube era, everything GameCube and earlier, if it was a European release, yes. It unfortunately suffered. Because there are things that 50 Hz instead of 60 Hz. I didn't check actually to see what they put on this. I think this is just I think the retro stuff on the Wii U is at 60, I think. Because I know they butchered that up on the PlayStation Classic Mini in Europe. Some of the games are the European versions, so like Tekken 3 runs a lot slower than, say, like the American version of Tekken 3. So yeah, it can have a bit of an impact. Oh yeah, come out the more you try and resolution up, yeah. That's why a lot of these retro games I'm playing, if they're played like on the Wii U Virtual Console and the Wii Virtual Console, they are in this box thing. I'm looking into how to try and get rid of the black borders for the stream, just so I can use more of the screen, but that's a work in progress. At the moment we're just going to have to deal with the black bars, but it's something I'm looking into. Okay, let's see what the next race is.
Welcome to Marine.
Maybe this is the one I'm thinking of.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
But yeah, for N64 games, I feel like I need to go back before they take them down, but like the Wii U has been a good place to try and get a bunch of them before they become stupid price, because some are really expensive on cartridge. Like I never managed to get Smash Brothers on the N64, but look enough I picked up on the Wii U or the Wii? No, the Wii U. It's because I've copied all my Wii stuff to the Wii U, so they're kind of like in the same machine. So I've got Smash Brothers, because last time I saw that for sale was about £50. So yeah, I try and get. Oh, here we go. Here's the big waves. So we don't land those properly or don't start turning. Oh. Oh no. Okay, you can only miss so many. That was the thing. I couldn't remember if it was a time thing or not, but this is where you see there's some crazy wave physics. Oh, gotta do these a bit tighter. Turns out jet skiing and talking at the same time. It's not as easy. I was hoping. Yes, I tend to get all the N64 games through. Well, I can't get it through the Wii eShop anymore. I tried to buy as many as I could at the time before it closed. But the WiiU eShop is still up and running with a bunch of classics. That's a good way to run them through HDMI. So, you know, Pokemon Puzzle League and some other stuff. Oh, crumbs boxes. Come on. That corner, it's tight there. Oh, come on, get up. And any jet ski. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. There's a jet ski game on the Switch. I've totally forgotten what it is. People who made Hydro Thunder. Can't remember what they called it. Yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Yes, I had recently looked into. It came up. I think it was actually in an article in. Not this month's Retro Gamer. I think last month's Retro Gamer. They actually had an article at the back of the magazine somewhere about how one of the people that writes articles for Retro Gamer only collects US copies of games. And it's one of the reasons, like you were saying about frame rates and stuff being butchered in European ones. So plus there's a lot of games we didn't get over here, but vice versa. There's a few games and nope, why'd I do that? No. There's a few games you can't actually get. I think there's a few games that came out in Europe, didn't come out over here, but I can't remember the names. And there's a few US copies I've seen of things that look good that we didn't get. Like on the Wii, there's a Kirby collection that we didn't get for some reason. And we didn't get Excite Bots either. I mentioned that on a previous live stream when I was streaming Excite Trucks. Excite Truck? Or Trucks? Excite Truck. Okay, this one's got a few more ones. Actually, it's quite lucky Nintendo actually managed to re-release this on the Wii U. There's a couple of discussions going online about how some games, like Excite Bike 64 or something, wouldn't suddenly see like a re-release or a new one on the Switch because of the license clothing in it. They obviously managed to pull something off because it's got licensed jet skis in. As you can see, there's a lot of banners for Kawasaki. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, I can't remember what the jet ski Switch game is. Like, it's good, it's just not. It's not Wave Race. I feel like Nintendo's kind of like abandoned a lot of these ones. Actually, quite a lot of the racing ones I like by Nintendo, they've kind of abandoned. Kind of abandoned Excite Bike. They've abandoned this. They've abandoned 1080 snowboarding. But I feel like lots of people have abandoned snowboarding games, so. Oh yes, first place, isn't it? Okay. Okay. That's true, maybe the Dreamcast had a few then. I haven't got Res. I keep meaning to get Res, but that was expensive last time I saw that for the Dreamcast. I know it didn't come on the Xbox Live Arcade. I should have bought it there, to be honest. Okay, let's see what's next. Got it. I don't know. I think my Dreamcast is still in a box somewhere. Get the games out at some point. I'm trying to remember what I got on it. There's another track. Okay. Done quite a few. Maybe it doesn't follow the rule of Mario Kart. See, I wouldn't even like it'd be like not the same, but I wouldn't even mind if Nintendo just did like, well, we're going to bring new Wave Race, but we're just sticking Nintendo characters instead of these generic people. Like, I get it. Maybe they want to do that. I wouldn't be completely opposed to that. It'd be nice. It's just nice to get Wave Race back in some form. I'm trying to think if one of the Wii Fit games had jet skiing in, and that was the closest to what felt like a new wave race. Was it Wii Sports Resort? There was definitely something. Oh, now I can't remember. Yeah, it must be. I think it was Wii Sports Resorts. And you know Nintendo liked it. Oh, trying to tease us occasionally with the potential of getting something new. Okay, through here. There's a killer whale here. Escape from Sonic Adventure. Dreamcast would be something nice to stream. Same problem with the Elgato at the minute. I can only stream the HDMI stuff unless I can get like anything that's a HDMI adapter. The only adapter I've got for Dreamcast in it is the VGA adapter, which obviously makes the image quality loads better than your basic component cables, that's for sure. Right, come on. I gotta learn how to do stunts.
You finished first and got 7 points. Great race.
There we go. I know you can't see it, unfortunately, but looking at... Yeah, just move. While on a ramp, push the stick down in the air, push the stick up. While on the ramp, push the stick. Okay, so you need to do stuff on ramps. Opposite directions. Handstands. Okay, that's getting weird. Moment, release the throttle. Push the stick down, up. Okay, they're just tricks to do while you are there. Okay. We'll give that a try. There we go, let's see what this victory ending looks like. And while I watch this victory engine, I can mess about with.
You're the champion. Congratulations.
Oh, now I can't tell if that's too dark or not. Okay, maybe we'll just go back original settings and see. We'll leave it at that. N64 games, not as easy to tune with the colour. Let's get back into some racing. Okay, let's put in Arctic Panda Popz and there we go. Right, let's check out. Oh, there's loads of N64 is great. N64. The thing is, this was a problem. Actually, I had a friend who had an N64. Lots of people didn't have. Weirdly enough, where I came from, people didn't really buy games consoles. I always found it weird. I remember some people coming around, and I had the N64. Let's set racing. I'll tell you the story. And let's go for hard this time, because that's a sensible thing to do. Let's go for the next one. Didn't have N64. What blew people's minds when they came around, the ones to play N64, I was thinking it was my birthday, so it chose like games to be good for your birthday. So I put in Pokemon Stadium 2, and there was a bit where you played like mini games. Man, those people who never played games before absolutely loved the mini games in that. I remember playing Mario Party games and lots of other games like that. Like N64 had. The N64 did well in my house. That's all I can say. There's a bunch of great games, and that was the beauty of it. Like, yeah, I know there wasn't as many games out for it, say as the PlayStation, but I felt like whatever games it did have on it, I was like, these games. Like, I played Pokemon Snap to death. Probably not to death, because I'd probably still play it now if I could hook it up to the TV. Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 I played loads of. Played loads of Mario Kart, Mario Party. I'm trying to remember what even else on it. Even had Tetrasphere, which is, if people haven't come across it, because it's a bit of an odd Tetris game. It's like a 3D Tetris game, but instead of like Tetris board, it's like a globe, like a planet, and you put the Tetris pieces in it. It's hard to explain. It's weird, but great. That was another great N64 game. And there's a few N64 games I didn't like, but I thought I liked at the time, and I tried going back and replaying them, and they haven't held up as well. Like, I can't really get back into Donkey Kong 64. I want to, because I remember I got quite far when I was a kid playing Donkey Kong 64, and I was like, one, and then I couldn't get any further, and I thought later on in life, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to Donkey Kong 64 and try finishing playing it, and I could get nowhere near as where I got before, because I was just like, this is too frustrating. And stuff like Mario 64, I feel like doesn't hold up quite as well, because I bought the 3D All-Stars collection, but that I struggled with as well. It's just, some things don't hold up well, or just a little bit more frustrating control, but there's a bunch of other games, like, I feel like N64 and racing games I had a good time with, because I had the Star Wars pod racing game, and they just call it Star Wars Episode 1 Racer or whatever, because I've got that on the N64 Dreamcast. I keep meaning to get the Switch version at some point. So yeah, that was good. Like, if I had this on the N64, if I could afford it at the time, this would have been good. 1080 snowboarding is good on the N64. That one still holds up pretty well. I don't think it's quite as good as the GameCube one, but it's another series they need to bring back. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Some of these tricks. Nope. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Ah, come on. Okay, let's do this. So, I'm trying to think what other racing games I had on the N64. There's a bunch of games I got at a later date. Okay, come on. I don't know why it's not doing the flip. Right, let's go around here. Yeah, I got Revolt or something. There's a bunch I got, like, look at, my parents went to a car boot once, and they came back and they're like, oh, we bought this wicker chest. I'm like, okay, another wicker chest, that's fine. So I went to keep stuff, and in the wicker chest was an N64 and a bunch of games, and I think they bought it for like a really cheap price, which is still crazy to think about. I don't know why the flips aren't working on this. Maybe it's a D-pad. And one thing I have invested in on the N64 is that I've bought the, I think it's called the N64 Fighters pad or something. It came out not long ago, it was on Kickstarter. And it's like an N64 controller, but unfortunately I haven't got it near enough to grab. It's on a shelf somewhere. But basically it just has like, it's like the N64 controller, but like the same layout as this. This is not the pad I'm talking about, but it's in this sort of layout. But you plug it into the N64 and that was good. Yeah, maybe that's why I like the GameCube one. It definitely has an arcade style, which is easy to pick up. But don't get me wrong, like, I like the tone of the N64 one. I'll still play that. It's on my list of things to stream on a Trackday Tuesday. I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, Drake Link. I think the only problem with some of these older games when you go back, you're kind of like hoping there's a bit more to them. It's weird, like, you go back and play a platform game and there's like, it'll take you ages, there'll be loads to do, like Super Mario World or something on the SNES. And even like Mario 64's got loads, but you play a racing game and for some reason like, old retro racing games have like, not many tracks, or many courses. And it's really weird, it's just like, oh, okay. Which is weird, because I'm sure like Mario Kart's got, yeah, original Mario Kart's got quite a few. It's got, how many's it got? I'm sure Mario Kart 64's got 4, 8, 12, 16 tracks, I think. I'm not sure how many tracks are in this. I feel like I've only seen about 5 or 6. Let's go around. Okay, let's not mess this up this time. But yeah, I'll definitely have to, I'm gonna play some more 1080 snowboarding on. Oh, missed that one. on the N64. I think that's another one I've got downloaded on the Wii U eShop Virtual Console, whatever you want to call it, which they desperately need to put on the Switch. They put N64 games and GameCube games on the Switch, that's it. I need to buy a ton of them. Okay. Oh. Oh, always on the third lap. F0X. Oh, I got that. Yes, F0X is amazing. That's another fantastic N64 racing game. That's the problem. I wish, like, maybe on the Switch, if they bought N64 games out, they bought the rest that they used the N64 DD. That was like the Japanese disk drive they added. Because I'm sure, if I remember right, and I might be getting this wrong, so I'll have to double check after, but I'm sure F0X had a track creator. There was definitely some extra features with that disk drive. And that's what Nintendo should do. Like, Nintendo's sitting on, like, easy to make money here. Like, just release a bunch of games that you've already made. You've just got a little bit of work to do them. You know everyone would buy them. Put them on the Switch. And just put in the other features that were missing. Because there's a bunch of things Nintendo's done in the past that we've missed out. Like, was it on the SNES? It might be in the original Nintendo, actually. They had like a satellite program, and you could download games from a satellite, or extra features and stuff, and like some of that stuff just never made it over here. Oh, come on. Okay, at least it didn't fall off. Okay, the weather is bad in this one. Oh. Okay, another tight corner. Okay, that's open. Still haven't got the hang of the trick system in this yet, but... Ah, come on. Taking time to get back on there. I just hope N64 prices haven't gone too higher up since last time I went to a retro fair. I think with everything going on, I think prices online have gone all over the place, so... Lucky enough, I still got most of my N64 games in original boxes. It's quite a good... Oh, that sucked. That was a terrible run. There's quite a few good sellers on eBay that sell custom made. They're quite cheap actually, and they actually are quite good. Custom made, like plastic cases to put your cardboard boxes in. So I definitely recommend that for anyone who wants to like try and preserve the game boxes. I've got a few box SNES and N64 games, and we keep moving and keeping them in like storage boxes. I'm always worried about them getting damaged. So I've got a few loose cats as well. I need to find something to put them in as well. But okay, here we go. Not sure where everyone else went. I think I just missed a shortcut. But yeah, it's definitely a lack of wall-based racing games these days. There's definitely a lack of racing games. I feel that's why I like going back to the N64 and Gamecube era of stuff. A lot more racing games. There's just not many these days. They're not of the same caliber anyway. There's a shortcut mistake again. Oh, come on. I think it takes a while to get used to when you go back to these old racing games. There's a A and B for accelerate and brake. Still got my fingers on the triggers even though they don't do anything. And that's just force of habit from modern stuff. I'm not going to win this one. I'm not even sure how this has gone wrong. Alright, come on. That's second, okay. That picked up a little bit. Oh, Extreme G as well, that's never good. Now, I didn't have the N64 one, I had the Gamecube one, but I did see there was one on the N64. That's another one I tried, that's a good racing game series. That's another one that's come out. All these racing game series just like died somehow.
Welcome to Twilight City.
Okay. This one's gonna be.
On your mark, get set. 3, 2,
Okay, here we go. Okay, waves not too bad so far. No minimap. That's the only problem here. Oh no! What happened then? No! Come on. Oh, ooh, spikes. Gee, this one got dangerous. Nope. Oh, well, I did a handstand, I don't know how. Oh no. Okay, maybe I'll leave the trick to trick mode. Okay, let's see if we can go up here. Yeah, I definitely need to look out for some. I think I'd be more persuaded to buy some retro game stuff as soon as I find like good adapters and stuff for the TV, because not having a CRT is just like I haven't got much motivation to do that at the moment. So, plus also harder to get a CRT TV than you think as well. I thought it would have been easier to pick one up, but I think everyone's catching on online about, oh yeah, people need these for retro games, and seem to whack the price up as well. But I know there's a few good HDMI adapters coming out. It's cost a fortune, that's all. Like I said, Gamecube one is the one I'm aiming next. Would be nice to get an N64 one though.
not even close.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round.
No.
Next time.
No, I'll have to try that again. Right, let's have a look and see what this. So there might be a manual. Actually, I'll show off the original manual here. Actually, that might be an interesting retro look to have. Okay, hopefully let's load the manual up. Sorry if the screen's cut a bit weird, but the manual's gonna be full screen. Let's have a look. Oh no, you can still see it right. Okay. Yeah, and plus this is a good way to show off the good old days of manuals. So it's a bit of lag loading up. That's actually on the Wii U. It's just how it's like. So remember these things, guys? These were great. Getting these old manuals here. The old Z button. I'm just trying to remember where these buttons are on this Wii U pad. See, there's a lot of here, and that's why I was doing it in the air. Push the control stick forward while on the ramp push down. So it's down and up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's all the things. All the tricks involve A button, letting go of the thing. Okay, I think that's right, really. But anyway, yeah, this is what the manual looks like inside. So we've only got 4 races. 2 are from America. So yeah. Weird, it looks very blurry. I thought Nintendo might have done like a better copy of this. Okay, we'll give stunt mode one more try. We'll give stunt mode a try and then we'll go back to this race and see how that goes. But anyway, that was the manual anyway. But yeah, it's good. That's one thing I like on this Wii Virtual Console. If you buy any N64 SNES games, you actually get like the original manual, which is one downside to when you're buying retro games a lot of the time. You're going to have to buy N64 games in loose carts, pay an arm and a leg for having a box, and if you get a manual, you're having a very lucky day. Okay. Let's check out a bit of stunt mode. Trick mode, stunt mode, I forgot what they call it now. Stunt mode.
Select your watercraft, please.
Okay, let's go for this one now.
Select your course, please.
Stick to something easy. Good old Dolphin Park. The original name for the Gamecube, Dolphin. Okay, this is the ring ones. God, okay. This is the only time flying through. This is going through rings where it's fun. At least we haven't got a Superman 64 situation going. Okay, let's try and do some stunts on here. Nope, not having it. Okay, handstand. Whoa, nope. Stunts not so easy to pull off. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh, nice. Oh, I nearly had the roll then. I missed out. Wow, that was quick, isn't it? Stunt mode. Okay, maybe we'll do one more stunt mode and we'll move on to some racing.
Select your course.
Yeah, let's go for Sunny Beach. Stunts not so easy to pull off. Okay, rings. Whoa. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, that's the submarine attack. Submarine move. Don't know how I'm doing this. Okay, let's get back to some racing. I haven't got that. I need to spend some more time doing the tricks. It's not very clear. The instruction manual implied pull down, push forward when you get off the ramp, but didn't seem to be one doing it. Right, let's see if we can finish the hammer race. And it's roasting in this room, so I'm just going to take my jumper off. I'll be right back. Championship.
Select your watercraft, please.
Right, we're back. Let's try this guy. D Marina. Had 7 rounds, okay.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Okay, let's do this.
Get ready for the first race. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Right. I'm not going to worry about tricks at all. So your power just goes up the longer you've not fallen off. Oh. Or if you miss a thing. I just need to focus on getting around these things. I don't know if the tricks help. Oh, whoa. I have no idea what just hit me then. Well, this is a bad start to this one already. Okay. Okay, I've got maximum power. Now I need to try and... Ah. Wow. Okay, that was... I don't know what happened that time. I didn't have much luck with that. I don't think the characters have different stats either, so I don't know why.
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points.
Okay, let's try one better.
Better luck next time. Come back. Try again.
Let's give him another try.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Okay, Sunny Beach. We can do this. We got through this last time. Easy enough, so. I think that's the point when you get knocked off this because it takes a while to get back on. Like any race game can cost you precious seconds. I mean the difference between losing and winning. Okay, here we go. That's the problem. This bit looks like it's easy, but the straights bit. Oh, these waves can really throw you off. Need to get the right balance as well. Okay, this bit goes alright. Oh, spikes in... Oh! It's that wave that always throws me off as well. Yeah, you don't want to get the slightest bit of sand. Yeah, he's not... This one isn't turning as well. Like, overall, I prefer the controls in this one to the Gamecube one. Is solid. Come on. Oh, what? Okay, I'm choosing someone else. Like, it does look like... It's not just me then. It does look like the character's not turning well. I didn't notice any stats at the beginning. Let's have a look on the character screen. Because the last time I played hard, I got through that track easy enough. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. Championship, hard.
Select your watercraft, please.
No, they don't say anything different. You can customize your craft settings here. But I don't want to change any of that, I'll stick with that. And it didn't say anything in the instruction about tricks giving you extra speed or anything, so... Yeah, it could have done with a bit more. It looked good. That was for sure. That was something about the GameCube one. I think I've still got the GameCube one. I'd have to have a look. I'm not sure all the GameCube games are with me at the moment. Yeah, my sister's got some of them actually. I've lost track of how many GameCubes I've got. Like, I've got a silver GameCube with me now. I think the original one I bought was purple. I picked up a black one at some point. I'm not sure how I ended up with that many GameCubes. I still never got the spice orange one I wanted. That's always been my problem. I've always bought consoles like more or less straight away as they come out, and as always, when they come out straight away, you never get like the special ones. I missed out on the Pikachu N64 and this different colour GameCube one. Well, the GameCube came in a selection of colours, but later on there was a few different ones. It's a shame that Panasonic DVD GameCube never came out here. I think that was just Japan only. I think, unless the Americans got it, I don't know. I don't remember them getting it, but I can't remember what I got in my N64 bundle. Pokemon Stadium? Must have been. Yeah, GameCube was Metroid Prime.
You finished first
Wii was Wii Sports. Wii U came with Nintendo Land. My Switch didn't come with anything. Game Station was... Oh yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, GameCube game prices have gone up. I tried looking at a few retro stores online and the prices are silly. But like I said, your best bet for good prices is a retro fair. There's a good one in Leeds, I think. Yeah, there's a good one that was happening in Leeds. I'm trying to think where else there would have been. There's a few good places you just need to look on. Some good. I think it's called Retro Events. Maybe it's a Facebook group called Retro Events or something. They usually post some good retro fairs. Okay, at least his character's handling better this time. Okay, we've got a better chance this time. Oh. Ah. Now I've lost power because of big waves here. Right, okay. You find some like little independent retro games shops that can be quite good, but trying to find them is a nightmare. Where did I go once that had one? Right, there was one in Brighton. They had one. But I think I only bought Stunt FX there. Stunt Race FX or Stunt FX? What's it called? It's for the SNES anyway. Okay, at least I'm moving on. Okay, that's good.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
But yeah, the mom and pops shops, as they call them, hard to find. So depends who you ask. Sometimes it feels like people just aren't into retro games, but they clearly are. It's just I always find more Americans talk about retro games than British people. Ah, how did I miss that one? Yeah, I wish I got more. I think every time I'm in like, oh, I'm gonna get some retro stuff, something comes up and I just haven't got the money for it. Be a bit expensive hobby. Oh, that one every time, that yellow one. Okay, let's just not worry about it. We've got 3 more misses, so we should be fine. Last lap, I just need to come first. Well, not first, I need to, first or second, maybe we should do. That one is tight, right? If I go around this way. Come on. Oh, why? Every time that one. Gotta be a way to get a tight turn in this. Oh, not like that, that's for sure. Oh man, yeah, I wish I bought more stuff for this. £5 to £8. That'd be amazing. Some of those are ones I made sure I bought as well. I got those cheap as well. I've got Kirby's Air Ride is amazing. I didn't even know it was expensive now. I've never looked at the price. And Chibi Robo, I lost for ages. I was like, I don't know where Chibi Robo is. And every time I went to a retro fair, it was like £100. I was like, I'm not paying £100 for Chibi Robo. And then finally, I was reunited with Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo lives proudly on my shelf of honor. This is. Oh, I've got my webcam reversed. It's probably hard to see, but yes, Chibi Robo is here for real. Look, there's a little disc and the instruction manual. I've still got all the other leaflets that came inside as well. That was just me. I think I bought that at the time. It was like a little bit after once it came out, so I think it dropped, and I was like, yeah, a Nintendo game that I've not heard about. He plays a little robot. I'm like, I'll get that. That looks like my cup of tea. And I can't believe every time I've seen it £100, but I did not know Kirby's Air Ride had gone on price, so that is some interest. I can't get my games back on the shelf now. Wow. How much is Kirby's Air Ride going for now? I'd be intrigued. I don't want to sell it. I'm not a person, and like, I've made that mistake once or twice, trading in games, but it was pressure from other people like, oh, I should trade in your games for a new one. Not making that mistake again. Gotta hold on to them. They get expensive. But yeah, Kirby's Air Ride. As soon as I get the GameCube adapter, I'm streaming that because that game's pretty good. I haven't got, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Baton Chaos? I've heard of it. Is it JRPG? Run Bright? But yeah. Another time when I had the GameCube, wish I just had more money to get stuff, so. But I've got like what I call the essential GameCube games. I've got my Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, F-Zero GX. What else would I consider? Mario Kart Double Dash, Kirby's Air Ride, Donkey Konga, but only the first one. I wish I kind of had 2 and 3. They're harder to come by. I wish I bought them in time. Many times I saw that in a game show. I was like, oh, I'll get that one day. Not got around to it. Oh, come on. Nintendo just needs to put the GameCube games on. Come on, Connor. Man, I'm well behind this one. It's gotta be. Is it not a speed boost in this or something? Nintendo just needs to put, like, come on. Power of the Switch could easily play GameCube games in a virtual console thing. They just need to add. Why they don't add it? Whoa. Wow, crikey. My GameCube collection's starting to look more and more expensive. Ooh, ooh. Crikey, I didn't know at the time I'd be buying expensive rare GameCube games. Right, I need to try that. Oh, I still move on. I think the shock of hearing Kirby's Air Ride was £100. Goodness, I don't know if any other games in the collection are worth that much. I've got, no, that's another one. Another one I should have bought at the time. Beautiful Joe 2. I've got Beautiful Joe 1 and Beautiful Joe, I can't pronounce it, sorry. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. Haven't got number 2. Every time I've seen that in a retro fair, that's been expensive. The first Beautiful Joe is amazing. I've got Resident Evil 4. I don't know how much that is. I nearly bought that chainsaw controller as well at some point. Nearly. But that goes for an arm leg. And I seen that at cheaper prices as well at the time. Oh, come on. But it's harder with like modern games coming out now for modern consoles. Like, what should you even like get? Like, you're just like, there's so many games come out and you're like, well, is it worth buying this game or not? Like, you just don't know what's going to suddenly become cheap and what's going to become really expensive. Yeah, they're worth holding on to with dear life, the old Beautiful Joe games. That should get how is that not a collection at this point? Should just be a Beautiful Joe collection. I need to play more of that Red Hot Rumble. It was a bit weird compared to the first one. But yeah, I'd replay Beautiful Joe. Maybe once I've got the adapter, I can stream that on a Throwback Thursday live stream. But yeah, I need to get number 2 at some point. Oh, man. Yeah, it probably is mediocre. I think I just when I was at a retro fair once, I was like, that's an alright price at the moment. I thought, I like the first Beautiful Joe, and number 2 was just too expensive. I was like, no. I just wanted some more Beautiful Joe.
Welcome to Twilight City.
On your mark.
I need to get higher up to get past this one.
3, 2, 1,
I think it's like a weird Smash Brothers style game. I think, if I remember right. I have to play it again. It's somewhere in my collection. How's that guy turning so well with that character? It was a nightmare for me. I don't know how everyone's doing these sharp corners. There's probably a way, and the instruction manual didn't explain it very well. Oh, thank you. Luna has returned. Thank you for the follow. Oh no, I'm on the sand. Come on. Right, here we go up again. Some of these turns are a nightmare. Okay, let's take a shortcut again. Well, all the AI is taking the shortcuts, so I don't know how much of a shortcut is. Ooh, that was a bad mistake over there. Some of these, that's the thing, you can aim for like, oh, I'm going to go between here, but one of these waves could just put you off slightly. Ah, no.
you almost had it.
Right, let's give that one a try again. I don't think I got enough points there.
Didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round.
Yeah, but I'm going to retry it.
Come back.
Retry circuit. Oh, I've got 2. I was thinking that I've got more GameCube games now. They're piled back to back. Oh god, from the beginning again. Right, okay, we can do this. Let's go to focus.
3, 2, 1.
Right, let's pause here, and let's. If we all look at this manual, then we can all see. Yes, that is a very good idea. Hit the old. Any shop sells retro games and stuff and get a bunch of. I did with some of the Wii stuff. I've bought some more, but yeah, definitely when lockdown's over, it's time to get some from the generation of consoles like Wii U games. That's the one I want to try and get before they go, because some of them started going up, and I was like, I'm getting those before they're gone. Wii U is my like underappreciated machine that I love, but everyone else seems to have forgotten about. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we got that. Dampen the waves, be scale of a wavy bounce, softly and bounce. Okay, yeah. Okay, I did all that. There's no drifting or anything. No, there's camera angles, but I think the C buttons are working on this. Okay, quick turn. Tilt the control stick as you turn. Okay. That kind of makes sense. It's this flipping thing here that I don't know. What's expensive on eBay? On the ramp, flip up, down. Okay, yeah, this is on the ramp. So we're on the ramp. On the ramp. No, on the ramp, push down in the air. Push this control stick up. So I'm very confused by those instructions. Like an instruction, if you go left to right, applies up then down, but it says while on the ramp, push the control stick down, then up. Maybe I'll try it the other way. Maybe I'll do up then down and see if that works. Okay. Not just a shortcut. See, there's nothing about speed boost here. Waiting for this to load up a bit more. Oh yeah, eBay's a crazy place full of expensive stuff. Unless you buy a bundle thing, but yes. eBay unfortunately has become another place that's overpriced. Because everyone that's got some game who doesn't know that much about games just go, this is an old game, surely I can sell this for £150. I don't know why the people are old on eBay. I'm not implying. It's just old people on eBay. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. Okay, no mention of boost. Like, why am I going to do these stunts? Maybe I'll just not do any stunts. Okay, let's get back to racing. We've all witnessed the manual now, so we know what's going on. But yes, Wii games. Well, I say I'd get some more Xbox 360 games, but I think that's the one thing I actually did quite well, was buy a lot of Xbox 360 games. I need to put them back in cases. I've got the cases in an attic. And I've got the discs in a folder. I do not like discs in folders. I thought it's a good thing to save space, but nope. I'd rather have a bunch of shelves with games in cases. But yes, the RPGs on the Xbox 360, definitely. I got them at the time, and yes, I have quite a few quite cheap that I've still not finished. You know, Final Fantasy 13 and Lost Odyssey, which is totally underappreciated, and there's a bunch of other ones as well. Last Remnant. Oh, what was the other ones I bought? There's loads. I keep meaning to buy that Blue Dragon, because I imagine that will go up in price one day. As a odd anime Japanese style thing. Right, first. Okay, I'm going to finish this lap and I'm going to check chat. I know there's a message here, but I've discovered racing and looking at chat not as easy as I planned. Is this last lap? Okay. Do you know him? Yes, that's definitely true. When you get a Game Rush. Yeah, that's annoying when they're copying eBay. Damn eBay. Yeah. Charity shops are so... Oh, shame all these cool things I've got are stuck in still stuck in boxes somewhere that I'd love to show. Charity shops, I'd say if you went mainstream charity shops in a big town city, yes. My recommendation, hit some charity. That sounds like I want to hit some charity shops. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Go to some charity shops in some smaller towns and out of place. Because there's a few I've been to. I've got... Oh, the price was going quite high for what it was. There's a tiny figure like this tall. I know I just said tiny and tall, the same word. You know what I mean. A figure of Adam Jensen from Deus Ex, the first of the reboot, Human Revolution. Yeah, Mankind Divided Second. Human Revolution. Little figure. Kid you not, 50p. In the original box still. In the original box, perfect edition, 50p. And it wasn't until like the other week I was like, oh, I got that cool figure. I wonder how much that goes for. Because it's part of... They're actually little figures from a promotional event. Not something you can buy. So I don't know how this charity shop ended up with like a box of 10 of them.
Welcome to
They were going for quite a bit. Like, I don't think they're going with loads, but they definitely weren't 50p. Same with games. I bought a bunch of original Xbox games, all £1 each. And there was definitely a few titles going, this is definitely worth more than £1. Unfortunately, my original Xbox needs fixing, but at least I got a bunch of games cheap enough for £1. Yeah, eBay does cause a weird inflation of prices, so... But yeah, one point I'll get like ROM, not a ROM dumper, what's the word I'm looking for? basically, we get you like your SNES and N64 cartridges and copy them on your PC just in case they get corrupted or something, or you just want to keep your save files, because obviously like in some older games it was like, oh, the battery will down the cartridge and you'll lose your save file. So a bunch of them, and then if I just have the ROMs, because obviously if you legally own the ROMs anyway on cartridge, you can play them on like an emulator thing type thing, so I'd definitely get like a Mister and then play them on there, because at least that way it'd be easier to set up on modern TVs. There's a bunch of extra things with the scan lines and pixel ratio and all that jazz doing. Plus I know to be safe, there's always that perils of like, it's here in a cartridge in a box, and one day it might just like rot away or stop working for some reason. So that's the aim. Get them all copied on a computer, safe on a hard drive, and copy it onto another hard drive, and maybe another hard drive. Make sure they're definitely safe. And then playing through a Mister would probably just be an easier way. Kind of fancy the Polymega though. The Polymega is looking pretty nice, but the price is rather expensive at the moment. Okay, here we go, right. Gotta win this now. Oh, whoa, okay. I think I found out the sharp turning. But definitely not much control. Okay, let's stick to normal turning. Okay, so the sharp turning, you literally have to stick this at like a diagonal angle downwards. But steering is not good. Bro, they're making a new Pokemon Snap. Oh, man, I missed that. These sticks don't feel quite the same as playing with an N64 controller. Ah, come on. I forgot what I was going to say now. Lost my train of thought there. Yeah, with a new Pokemon Snap coming out, there's always hope that they'll at least make some new games or remaster some of these old games doing. Come on. Nope. Ah, crumbs. Man, that sharp turn is not pleasant.
You finished fourth and got 1 point. Move on to the
Okay, I'm
next
still in the lead. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
Right, so these earlier stages I should be trying to get first, to try and build up some points later on to make it easier.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I like it when like is it Limited Run? When they reproduce like some of the catches and stuff. That's pretty good. It's just knowing if the catches are going to be good at that, and there's been a few. I've seen a few things online going, oh no, this catch didn't work properly in my console, or like, or the not like in the original SNES or something, but like say you had like the Polymega or something that'll play like SNES cartridges. It's just like, oh, these reproduction carts just don't work as well during. So that's the come on, turn. That's the one downside to those type of things. But yeah, it'd be nice if someone just went, oh, we're just going to make another run of whatever game doing. Some games it's like, you think, oh, I'm paying £40 for an old reproduction SNES cartridge, but some games are that old and get that expensive, like £40 is like cheap to rebuy again. I can think of a handful of games already that I'd probably get if I didn't already have doing. Oh, come on, what is going on? Nope. Do not hit me off my jet ski. Oh, come on. These waves. Okay, fair, that kind of sucks, but never mind. There's some tight corners near. It's just that tight turn thing. It's just like hit it too much and it's okay. Still ahead, right? Okay, so I'm definitely getting through this round, but I need to try and get some more points. It's gonna make that the round after this very difficult. Okay, here we go. I still can't get that rocket stunt. Let's do this. Shortcut time. Woohoo! Is this a shortcut where you want to take? Okay, there it is. Ah, no. Come on. I'm not sure what happened then. Okay. I'm risking it with this shortcut. Yep, what a risk. Ah, man, first time I went through there nicely, now it's like... Right, okay, come on. Final lap. Okay, just go the normal way. I do not want to hit inside that tunnel again. How am I changing rank so erratically? Come on. No, come on. Ah, you... Right before the line again. Ooh, these racing games really help me on these live streams. Every time I live stream something, it decides to pass me right at the last minute. I'm no wave race expert, but we're not here to show expert gameplay. We're here to show the different old games. Some of them are better than others because I played more of them during. Clearly I need to play more of this game. At least I know the tight turn though. Does come in handy. Ah, that on the other hand, it's not fair again. Why? So I think the other thing that would help if the pop-in wasn't quite as extreme, because occasionally you like see where you're going next, and other times you're like you don't see it and it just pops up. I'm glad they added the light feature though. I think having the light from the top of the buoys help. Come on. The same problem, if you do those sharp turns, the chance you could totally lose your speed. But we're doing alright here. Come on, come on. Don't let me down. It's always the last lap that lets me down here. Okay, here we go. Come on, little jet ski man, whatever your name is. Oh, really? Really? Told you, last lap. Oh, come on. Told you, see? Yeah, perfectly fine. 2 first laps, that last lap. Oh, okay.
points to move on.
No.
Better luck next time.
Gotta be joking.
Come back.
Right, let's try a different racer. Okay, let's try.
Wave race.
I think the second racer along. Nope, why did I press that hard?
Select your watercraft, please.
I think handling everything's fine there. I don't want it to be too loose or too tight. Yes, I was definitely robbed again. It's the classic
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
last lap thing. The fact that I was in first place most of that second lap.
Ready for the first race.
And the beginning of the third race.
2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Well, at least I know the tight turns now, but... Okay, it's the one mechanic I don't like, is the getting hit off by other people. And these spikes, like, what's going on with the waters around here? They're putting, like, sea mines in or something. Like Nintendo designed all the racetracks on old World War sites or something. Oh, come on. Wow, what a way around to respawn me. Come on. Okay, come on. Like, you have to be slightly behind, like one hit and that's it. It seems to take ages trying to catch up. That stupid getting knocked out at the first lap there.
Move on to the
Okay, well, we're still doing alright.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
I would like to finish hard mode for the stream, but we will have to see. That is the challenge.
start your engine. 3, 2,
Okay, let's do this.
looking good.
Come on. Yes, okay. Getting the hang of these turns. That's the other thing, because there's not many new jet ski games. Ah! And that. It's kind of weird going back to something that is like, we're not racing on off-road or on the ground. It's like, here's racing on water, where, especially like all these wave physics, totally changed like how it feels to play a race game during. If we were playing just like a normal go-kart game now or something, with these tracks, but just had like concrete, it'd be a totally different ball game. I know. I don't know if there's as many waves in this jet ski game I'm thinking of on the Switch. I wish I had a name for it. Hydro Thunder Hurricane's quite good. That was on, I'm sure that was on the Dreamcast. And then there was like a sequel on the N64. I can actually pull out my Switch now while we're loading. I'll quickly see if I can find that name. Oh, as I kind of keep saying, that jet ski game. But it's got like an obvious name. I was like, oh yeah, of course it's called that. Okay, I'll just press it load. Where is it?
Welcome to Drake Lake.
I can't even find it. I do own it. Riptide Renegade. Riptide GP Renegade. I can't see. It's too small to see that, but yes, that was the jet ski one. That had more stunts with like the two sticks. They're kind of awkward. That's got some good levels. I'll go back to that at some point. Like I say, I'm going to get round to lots of different racing games on this Trackday Tuesday live streams. Plus, I've got some other features I can't quite talk about yet because I'm still in the process of finalising the things. We're going to try and cover some more racing games as well. And I even did a massive spreadsheet the other day with every racing game and the different machines it's on. And I got about over 100 different racing games. What I've written down so far, I know there's a few more that I've not put on the list yet, but there's about 100 so far on the list. So I know we've got plenty of racing games to cover on Trackday Tuesday. It's another reason why to stick around for Trackday Tuesday, because we've got lots of racing games to get through. There's even more games available for Throwback Thursdays, so I like to keep it interesting and not always go for like obvious choices. Like, I've not really heard many people talking about old Wave Race here, so I was like, it's a good chance to bring Wave Race back up. That was a good opportunity. And Thursday I'm going for something really random. I'm decided to go for Ratatouille, but the Wii version, so which should be fun, as my Wii remote is a little bit temperamental. So I'll have to get a new Wii remote at some point, but it should be working perfectly fine for Ratatouille, because it's just... Oh, missed that one. Okay, it doesn't matter. That was worth sacrificing a hit point there to come first. So yeah, we've got Ratatouille, just platforming. Some 3D platform action on Thursday. But I mix it up, any genres go on Thursday, Throwback Thursday, so...
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
And like I say, if you follow on my social networks websites, social network websites, that sounds a bit weird, on the social networks, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, you just put a comment down like anything you particularly would like to see on a Throwback Thursday or Trackday Tuesday. I can see if it's in my collection then, which is quite a bit in the collection. I'm happy enough to try and fit it in and play it, so... Usually for Trackday Tuesday and Throwback Thursday we tend to have like a vote on my Patreon page, but I don't do that every week, so... But this week's choice was my choice, but sometimes I put a vote on. It all depends if I know what I'm going to be playing, if I've decided the options, so... Okay, here we go. But this is definitely maybe want to check out some more other N64 racing games, so that I do own. So we've got Excite Bike 64 and 1080p. No, not 1080p. Sorry, 1080. Snow. Ah, come on. 1080 snowboarding. Definitely want to check those out on one of these Trackday Tuesdays. Maybe I've got Mario Kart 64 or not, I can't remember. And when I think, have I got it, I meant like, there's a good chance I've got it on the Nintendo 64, but for live streaming purposes, it needs to be on a virtual console. It needs to be like on the Wii or the Wii U, something that I've got connected by HDMI. For now, don't get it wrong. Oh! I didn't even see that stick then. Okay, let's focus on this. Ah, no. That one didn't go well. But was it enough points to stay through? Okay. I'm still doing alright for points. That's one I would love to get. Beetle Adventure Racing. Every time I see some list of like great racing games for the N64, that must come up so many times when I've watched different people, because the two retro collectors I really like watching and following on YouTube are Metal Jesus Rocks and the immortal John Hancock. So like, my collection of games is nowhere near the size of theirs, but it's the aim. But they are older than me, so they probably had a little bit longer to collect stuff, so... And obviously this whole pandemic has thrown a spanner into the works of trying to collect retro games. A, there's no retro fairs, and not being in normal full-time work has meant not have the finances to do it. That's why I'm here. But even when I get back to normal work, if you want to call that, I consider this normal. This is a way of making a living. It's just a little bit harder. But when I've got some other income coming, that will be going to help get some more retro games to cover on my Twitch channel and YouTube channel. So don't fear, I won't be going anywhere even when things get back to normal. I'll still be here. There'll just be slightly different times adjusted, but I quite like having this Trackday Tuesday and retro Throwback Thursday themed live stream. So, and the occasional mystery stream. I'm just gonna have to adjust what time they're on. But yes, when things get back to normal, I've got some other income coming in to help. It's basically income to help fund to build the channel better and to get more things to cover. It's nice to cover some retro things people know about, some lesser known ones about. But I went off on one then. I think it's just as soon as I heard about Beetle Adventure Racing, I was like, that is a game I definitely want to get, because the amount of times that gets recommended. I'm dreading to think what the prices are for it. Just need to re-release them. Just need to re-release these games on some type of
Welcome to
virtual console thing. Like, I love the virtual, like, I don't know, I think they call it the NES Online and the SNES Online, whatever's on the Switch that you get with your Nintendo Online subscription. Those are great, but unfortunately it's still just NES and SNES. I want to see like N64 games, GameCube games, TurboGrafx games. Even if you've got to pay extra for them, do you know what I mean? I'm fine with that. That's why I was perfectly fine with the Wii Virtual Console. It was great. It was just like, well, I'm totally buying these games again. I just play like retro games again, re-released as collections all the time. Like the Sega Ages stuff on the Switch is really good. We've got Virtual Racing, that's another one we'll cover at some point. Anything like that, as long as the emulation's done well. The N64 is amazing. As soon as I get an adapter for the N64, I'm plugging that into the TV, because Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, there's loads of good stuff. And let's keep our fingers crossed that rumours are true that the mini N64 comes out like they did for the mini NES and SNES, because that'd be great. But what would you even put on it? That's the thing. What N64 games would you really want on a mini N64? That'd be so good. Right, let's try and... How did they do that corner there? Fourth again, come on. Right, this is my turn to pass you at the last minute. Come on. No, no. Yes. That's how it feels, AI, to get passed at the last minute. This one, that's true. Definitely this. This 1080 snowboarding, Mario Kart 64 obviously. I'm guessing everyone's going to want Mario 64 is going to be on there. Like, and do you just stick both Zeldas on? I've not. Have I played? No, I have. I've played Ocarina of Time. Never played. No, have I played Majora's Mask? A friend was really into Zelda, but I need to go back to some older Zeldas, because for ages Zelda's kind of been like my Achilles heel. Achilles heel, is that the right word to say? My like weakness when it came to like Nintendo games. Like, I finished like your Mario's, your Donkey Kongs and stuff, but Zelda for some reason just, if I just got stuck at the time, or I've just never got round to it. But last night was like one of the moments that like, finally I finished Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I was like, this is it. I finished the Zelda game now. Now I can go back and play some other Zelda games. I passed that barrier. Like loads of games I finished of series. I finished Metroid games. I finished. Oh, I've gone the wrong way now. Talking about. Wow, what is going on? Wish there's a quick get me back onto the water button. Okay, so we're going to say Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are probably going to be on there. Did they stick? They can stick Donkey Kong 64 on. So the problem is they're just going to put them straight as they are. I'd like to see like a N64 collection, but with like some slight improvements, maybe just to improve like any frame rate or pop in or that. What was I saying? Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, I presume. There was no Metroid game on the N64, that's weird. Kirby, I've got the Kirby one anyway, but the Kirby 64 game. Kirby and the Shards? Something Shards? Something? Oh, I don't know. Definitely got another title. Super Smash Bros. That's obvious. But that might just be my undying love for Smash Bros. Come on. How? No, get back in the water. Ah, crumbs. Well, that went horribly wrong. So it's Nintendo. Nintendo have been better upon good games in the collection. Let's not talk about the disaster that is the PlayStation collection. It sits in a box taunting me of how badly wrong that you do a mini console. Pokemon Stadium, Stadium 2, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Puzzle. Okay, I've named 4 Pokemon games. I can't turn the whole. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely Star Fox. F-Zero X, yes. Paper Mario, yes. I've missed out on Pilot Wing 64 and Mario Tennis. Although Mario Tennis on the GameCube was amazing, so I imagine the N64 one. But that wasn't on hard, was it? Did I choose the wrong thing? Okay, it's not letting me skip this. Was this on hard? Did I finish hard? Or did I put it on normal again? I forgot, I got distracted. Okay, yeah, I agree with all those suggestions there. I was trying to think of some more, but now I don't know. They're all like your Nintendo one. Usually there's a few third-party games, so I'm trying to think something from Capcom or something that would come out. Okay, let's see what options are here. Oh yes, it was hard. Now I've got expert. Okay, that's going to be difficult.
Select your watercraft, please.
Yeah, you know what? Microsoft has been good for not being too possessive of things like that, so I can see them letting Nintendo some deal thing. You know, when they stuck Banjo-Kazooie, which is now owned by Microsoft, into Smash Bros., so I wouldn't say they couldn't. And they've offered before. They keep asking, you can stick Master Chief in Smash Bros. So I can't imagine Microsoft is the lesser evil of big corporations when it comes to things like this. So I could see Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing is another good game that I have actually got on cartridge. That's something I bought. That wasn't too bad actually. I think I got that. It was loose, wasn't in a box, but maybe £10 at the last Retro Fair, which I was surprised for an N64 game. That is some good stuff, Diddy Kong Racing. And now we're on expert, and I'm gonna get killed quickly in this. Yeah, I think they could have like. Then you'd open it up to like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I doubt they'd put that on. Have to up the age range of the mini console just for one game. I don't see Nintendo doing that. How did Nintendo even let a game like that on one of their consoles in the first place is always a surprise. What was the other one I was going to say? This is where I'm trying to even picture my N64 collection, which isn't the biggest. I'm trying to think what else there is. And how many games do you stick on as well? Like, the Mini NES was good, because that was like a good 40 or something game. The Mini SNES was a little bit disappointing with them only being 21 games on. I'm going to have to do that again, aren't I? This got a lot harder on Expo. Like I said, there's a lack of like the N64 was good for like first party games, but third party games. Now I'm struggling to know because I had Star Wars Pod Racer, but that's not, they wouldn't put that on. See, there's too much licensed stuff with Disney. Like I would have said like the first Rogue Squadron or Rogue Leader, I forgot what it's called now. Which I haven't played, unfortunately. I'd like to play the first one. Got number 2 and 3 on the Gamecube. Okay, let's do this. Totally gone blank on N64 games now. You think they'd stick a fire on, but now I'm trying to think, like, besides Smash Brothers, did the N64 have any other good fires, really? I bet it did. I've just gone blank. And obviously there's all these race ones and Excite Bike. And there'll be a lot of racing games on that actually. Nintendo were heavy on the racing games in the N64 era. I've only just realised that, I think more than any of the other consoles. I think they lack racing games these days. Like, what is the Nintendo first party race games on the Switch? We've got Mario Kart and Mario Kart. It's not even a new Mario Kart either. Yeah, that's probably true. Overshadowed. To the point where I've forgotten what even I own on the N64. Another case of stuck in a box that I can't look through. Should rewrite a list of these things because it's easier to recall them.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
Watch the signal.
Regular Kids, yeah. Fire's Destiny I've heard of, I can't picture it. Mortal Kombat 4. Yeah, I can't see Nintendo putting that on. But yes, that is true. Maybe I can't pronounce it right, the Rakuga Kids? Is that weird one that kind of look like 2D drawn wobbly characters? I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing up with a different one. There was like Clay Fighters as well. Was that on there? Killer Instinct? Did that come to N64? Oh, I'm trying to... Sure there was a Killer Instinct on N64. That's another case of something now owned by Microsoft. So I like the idea of minis, but I'm totally more up for like them just reselling stuff on the Switch. Or just more bundles, but I don't want them to do what they did with that Mario bundle that just came out that I did buy. It was like, it's only available to the end of March. But you could easily make a bundle, and you could be like, it's the N64 racing bundle thing. Have Wave Race, Excite Bike, and 1080 snowboarding on. Oh, come on. Yeah, but how long am I going to be in second for? Not if I'm going to hit things like that. Who sticks all these trees in the... Not trees, wherever they are, in the way. Ah, crumbs.
You almost had it.
Man, this expert mode is a killer.
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round. Better luck next time. Come back. Try.
Yeah, I'll try again. Okay, let's make sure I went on expert. Championship, expert.
Select your watercraft, please.
Okay.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Get ready for the first
Right, okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hopefully if they did do a mini N64, longer lead please, because trying to play Bubble Bobble last week with the mini NES with the cable that's so short. May as well have had the mini NES on my lap. Oh, how did I miss that? Come on, could have been a little more generous. Snowball Kids 64? Is that a thing? No, I think it was a thing. I don't remember. I don't think I played that. I think I've only ever seen gameplay of that. So I didn't get any Final Fantasies. We must have got some other JRPGs for the Nintendo 64. I can't imagine a Japanese console without a JRPG. But now I can't think of any. I've literally gone blank trying to think of. There's a bunch on the Gamecube. The SNES was just full of JRPGs. They must have had some. What did they have? Skies of Arcadia was Dreamcast. Obviously all Final Fantasy moved to the PlayStation 1.
Welcome to Sunset
Don't know.
Bay.
Don't know.
Start your engine. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, here we go. Ah. And that's the other thing I'll be covering on my YouTube channel once things have got better. We're definitely covering some retro events, retro fairs, and like Play Expo, like conventions and stuff. So I expect to see some more like sort of mini documentaries. Let's call them travel vlogs as such. I definitely have to cover some of those events. And it's the problem with lockdown, you're a bit more restricted to your house. You don't get as much places to go with your camera to go and make some new videos. Right, okay. Come on. Gotta do better this time. See, some of the corners aren't. I don't know what's going on. This. Ah, come on. Some of those tight corners really just stop you. Man, that's annoying. Okay, so yeah, it's not just me then. I was having a hard time remembering JRPGs, and I just. How strange is that to have like no JRPGs as such? Paper Mario, you know. Ogre Battle 64. Well, that's weird enough. Hybrid Heaven is a game I actually do own on the N64, and I don't think I've ever played it. I've got it on cartridge. One of those things where I just got it bundled with a second N64 I had, and it just came a bunch of loose games. I can't remember Ogre Battle. Oh, there's one I watched the other day. Mystical Ninja. Is that really a JRPG? It's kind of more platforming. That's more of a platform, but they could put that on. Some people really like that. I've not played it. It looked alright from what I watched. I actually watched a complete playthrough of that actually on Giant Bomb. They had a complete playthrough of that for one of their premium episodes of Playdate. And yeah, it looked quite good. Like, some bits look good, some bits going, well, this didn't hold up. But you could probably say that about a lot of N64 games. Was the first step into 3D, so. But some games hold up well because you're not relying on. I think it just when it came to like camera, like racing games work well on the N64 because there's no camera control. You've got a nice fixed camera. Puzzle games obviously work well because you haven't got to worry about it. Pokemon Stadium work well because it's another fixed camera angles. I mean, anything that had like fixed camera angles that didn't rely on 3D environments where as soon as you got a camera in, that was it. Okay, let's try and go around and read that comment and chat in 1 second. Let's get this lap done. Oh, really? What was he doing there? Getting aggressive as well in this expert mode. Well, oh no, I thought I was on a roll there. I thought I was getting the hang of. Those log placements are just mean. You think Nintendo would make more JRPGs, come to think of it. Ah, come on, no, get up. No. Oh. Yeah, that's true. You need stuff that don't have. No, whoever that company that was that made the Resident Evil 2 port of the N64, someone needs to ring them up for. Should have rung them up to do other ports of the N64 because I don't know how they fit everything on a cartridge. So, okay, I'll have to check out Hybrid Heaven sometime once I've got an N64 up because it just sits there. It's Mystical Ninjas. Yeah, it's funny. It has some really cool like big mech battles as well. So I bet it's expensive though. But that's for another ongoing series. So, yeah, the unfortunate Earthbound's one of those series that keeps getting cut. I don't know why they don't make more of those. Like, Earthbound isn't quite my cup of tea, but I also appreciate that it's a thing. I get the appeal. I just found it really hard to go back and play it on the mini SNES. But I appreciate its sense of humour and what it's going for, so. Okay, come on. Man, this expert mode is a nightmare. Come on. Just can't afford to make a mistake on this game. Even Nintendo knows some corners in this game are tight if they're going to bring up the red arrow. It's like, oh yeah, we realise you can't see which way to go here. Oh, come on. Oh, they've added more boxes in Expert. There was no boxes in that section before. Rather than just go straight up mirror mode. I don't know if there's mirror mode in this. I feel like there isn't, but definitely added more debris. Oh, come on. Come on, I need to get to second. Nope, not gonna happen. That is difficult. Well, it is expert mode for a reason.
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round.
Oh,
Better luck next time.
yeah, well, we're going to try again. Ah, 2 points off. So. Do. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Sunny Beach.
Get ready for the
This is like the baby park of Wave Race. Well, harder than Baby Park? Baby Park's not a difficult track. This can catch you out in a few places though. But yeah, a Wave Race with Mario characters, like I forgot to mention it. I started earlier, but I forgot. I've been perfectly happy with, so. Because this might be a bit of a harder sell these days, so it's just like, it's jet skiing, but with normal people, you know? I think a lot of people just like Nintendo games for their characters. And I can see, to some degree, it's a little bit easier to sell characters than you know, some generic people. But come on, you can see Mario riding one of these if he's enough and snowboarding. Mario already did snowboarding in some SSX on tour on the Gamecube. Another game I wish I'd bought but haven't got. Oh, come on, come on. Yes, yes, come on. Okay, good. First place will give me some extra points, so if I mess up in a later race, good chance to keep going. So there's no Trackday Tuesday next week because a member of the team has got their birthday, so I'm going to pass on Trackday Tuesday next week, but I will be back the Tuesday after, and I'm still doing Throwback Thursday this week and next week. So next week, instead of there being Trackday Tuesday, I'm going to try and do a stream on the Wednesday or maybe the Friday. I'm definitely feeling Wednesday at the moment, but I'm not sure what it is yet. I was feeling maybe going for the stream Wacky Wednesday and just find something that's like a crazy, unusual game or something. I'm not sure. That's just an idea. But if you keep posting to our social networks, I will let everyone know what it's going to be. But Trackday Tuesday will definitely be back after that. It hasn't been cancelled or anything, as I enjoy it far too much. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Okay, come on. Okay, good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's weird how the new Mario Kart doesn't have like a hub world or a mission mode or something. Because some of the other ones, the DS or the 3DS one, had like these little missions you do. Like they didn't have the hub world, but it had like at least the missions. So. Oh, come on. Okay, I can sacrifice the thing there. Okay, hopefully that'll keep me in. Nintendo basically just needs to make find some other way of making a racing game that isn't Mario Kart, just to help with the variation. I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but it's a little bit annoying because I bought Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, so Deluxe kind of feels like here's the same thing you've already played before, just runs a little bit better, and you've got proper battle mode this time. But I'm definitely after something else, because especially this N64 era and the Gamecube era, Nintendo seemed to be on it for like racing games, do you mean? Nintendo's a strange company. Sometimes I have a habit of ditching their IPs randomly for some reason. Come on, get up. But they're never dead, you just don't know when they come back. It's like every time you think they've killed Star Fox off, they bring one back. Like when I played the GameCube one, I was like, oh, this is the last time they're going to do Star Fox. Then there was like some 3DS remakes and stuff, you're like, okay. And then there wasn't another Star Fox 8. Then they bought the one on Star Fox Zero on the Wii U, and it's like, oh, Star Fox back. But now it seems like he's disappeared again. Metroid's another one that seems to disappear. And yes, I'm probably one of the few people that actually enjoyed Metro Other M on the Wii. But I enjoyed it. And that's another series that like kind of disappears. I know they're making Metro Prime 4, so that's something. Come on. I've got to catch up here. No, come on. I hate those logs, wherever they are. Wow. Okay, I hate that map, I hate that track.
You finished fourth and got 1 point. Move on to the next round.
Welcome to
What else is
Arena
Nintendo abandoned?
Are you ready?
They kind of like, I know it sounds silly because they bring out one all the time. Paper Mario is one where I feel like they've abandoned it, but they haven't abandoned it. There's a reason why I say that, because that sounds like an odd statement to say. But they change. Oh, thank you for watching anyway. I enjoyed the retro game chat. Oh, crumbs. And what was I saying? Totally forgotten. So there's loads of things. It's like Paper Mario. That's what I was saying. How come I think it's being abandoned? Because every Paper Mario comes out, they change like a lot, like the combat system. Which I'm don't get me wrong. It's nice to have changes, but I just want like more changes in like story or new characters, locations, and some other things to change. But they change up the basic like combat, and I really enjoyed it on the GameCube. But then they changed everyone. Like I enjoyed the Wii one, but it was a bit weird. And then I just couldn't get the hang of Sticker Star for the 3DS. Paper Mario on the 3DS is just, I want to like it, but I just can't get into it. WarioWare's another series that disappeared, and like the Switch is like the perfect machine for WarioWare, so I have no idea why they've not bought a WarioWare for the Switch. That feels like a missed opportunity. Oh, come on. This isn't going that well. Okay, expert mode. Really difficult. Ah, no. Have I run out of points then?
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on.
No, and we nearly ran out of time, but
Next time.
well, I'm not just going to stop. I don't stop early, so let's have a
Come
look
back.
at a
Try again.
different mode. What have we got? We haven't got enough time to do expert again. It takes ages. Right, I think we've got a time trial. Let's see.
Wave race.
Time trial. Let's see if I can do a good
Select your
time.
watercraft, please. Select your course, please.
Wait, it's not time trial for everything. What level do I like? Is it Port Blue I'm thinking of? Let's do Port Blue. Oh, what's Southern Island? It's only that Glacier Coast I've got. That must be like a hard one expert. Okay, let's go for Port Blue because it sounds like an F-Zero level. Let's do normal. See how it goes, and then we'll see who's available to raid. Remember, I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, except for next Tuesday, but I will fill it in with a different day. So just check on the schedule or the social network pages to know when I'm streaming next. So Thursday at 3 PM Greenwich Mean Time, I'm streaming Ratatouille for the Wii. So that should be interesting. And then I'm not sure what I'm streaming next week, so just keep posted, but I usually post on the Monday what I'm going to be streaming that week. So if you keep an eye on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and you can help donate at Ko-fi, so that's ko-fi.com/Arctic Panda Popz. That's where you can make donations. That helps me support doing all this and streaming, and helps pay the bills, helps me keep going, helps me get food, so that's all appreciated. If you want to subscribe, you can follow and subscribe. You can follow on Twitch, that helps because we're trying to aim for 50 followers to get affiliates. You can help subscribe and like on YouTube because that helps as well. If you want to become a paid subscription, you can become a Patreon. That helps support, also gets your name in the credits on YouTube videos, and you get like bonus stuff, polls and other behind the scenes bonus content. I think I mentioned everything. Obviously we're here on twitch.tv/Arctic Panda Popz. We appreciate all the support and help on all the viewers, and I love chatting to everyone. We're working towards building this nice friendly community of gamers that like games of all sorts and different genres, and we a team that's diverse, and we welcome everyone to come and chat. So that's it, that's everything I think. And that's going to do us for Trackday Tuesday. Thank you for joining me on this Trackday Tuesday for Wave Race 64. I've really enjoyed Wave 64, it's really good. So let's see who can. Oh, and Linktree, I'll put the Linktree link in the thing. This will give you, this is a special link that it'll be in the description if you watch on YouTube, and it's in the chat on Twitch, but it's also in the description. Basically this just gives you, sends you to a website that gives you a link to all my different places that I am, because I've got 2 YouTube channels actually. One for games, one for film and TV and anime and stuff. Okay, that's in the chat. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid. Let's go for our favourites, the ducks. Oh, there's the funny little ducks with the afro style hairstyles, so let's check them out. Thanks for joining. Remember to follow, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Remember to stay safe and have fun and enjoy some retro games. See ya. That's not my hand. Okay, we're raiding. Hopefully that worked. He says. Yes.